All right, so this is the third installment of this video series, and I just wanted to show you the end result of making those half molds that I talked about in the last video. And again, the reason for making a half mold is in some areas like here, it's really difficult to get up underneath and make the mold on the other side. It'd just be a real pain to do it. So once you've got the, once you have the rubber and the mother mold on, it holds the form in place. Do half of it, and then you can cut it out. And I use this hacksaw blade. Once this front part of this mold is done, I just cut on the outside of it, cut through the clay and the chicken wire, which is holding it, and it does it pretty easily. Those pieces of wood that I had supporting, I'm not absolutely certain that those helped, but I think they did. The mother mold and the rubber are probably, maybe it's 5 pounds or so, but anyway, one thing I have learned in the short time that I've done mold making is that it's better to be safe than sorry. So I've rarely been disappointed by being methodical. So I think just as you go in the process, it's good to think ahead and just better to take precautions and spend a little bit more time up front doing that than paying with a lot more time on the back end if you run into trouble because you haven't been methodical. All right, so now what I've done is I've exposed this area, which makes it much easier to mold. I don't have this huge undercut that I have to deal with, obviously. And I can also access this area that was a little bit difficult to get to before when I was sculpting, and I can clean up that area. So that's what I'll do now. I'll take a last look at this, clean this up, finish the other half of these molds. And then the next step will be to come to the main figure and to shim the main figure, decide how I'm going to break it up into sections, and again, get it shimmed for the main mold.